Today's story is about some best friends who had come to the sea for a trip. Everything was going great with laughter, fun, and enjoyment. But in just a moment, an accident happened, and they got stuck in the middle of the ocean. Hoping for help, they board the boat of a stranger who at first seems very helpful. But they had no idea that this man was not what he seemed. In the blink of an eye, he knocks them unconscious and captures them, and does such horrifying things that we will see in today's full story. So hello, friends, my name is Mia, and the story begins by showing a girl named Kaya, who lives with her younger brother and her dad. Just a few days ago, her mom died in a boat accident, and that shock has taken away the happiness from this home. Everyone is silent in their grief. But Kaya keeps herself strong to handle the situation. She takes full care of her younger brother and doesn't let her dad feel alone. And because of this, she had almost stopped going outside. But today her friend Tessa has called her so that she can go out and roam a little. The same boat in which her mom died, Kaya's dad is repairing that boat. Every time he sees it, he remembers that moment. Kaya doesn't want to leave him in that condition, but still she tells him that she is going with Tessa, and after many days she takes the jeep and leaves the house. Then reaching the seashore she meets Tessa, from where they are going to go for a ride in the ocean on jet skis. Tessa tells her that her boyfriend is also coming along. But Kaya doesn't like being in too much crowd, so Tessa explains to her not to take too much tension. Along with her boyfriend, his brother is also coming. He is her friend too, and Kaya will like him as well. After a lot of convincing, Kaya agrees. Then when they meet the two brothers, we find out that they make vlogs. And today's whole plan was also made by them. According to them, they will go to a nearby island on their jet skis and return by evening. All four of them set out on the jet skis. Tessa sits with Xander and Kaya sits with Julian, and while enjoying a lot, all four reach the island in a short time. After reaching there, Tessa starts spending time with her boyfriend, and Kaya sits with Xander and talks. Slowly the conversation moves forward and becomes personal. Xander impresses Kaya, and Kaya also feels very comfortable talking to him. After that, all of them joke and have a lot of fun, as if for some time all their problems have been left behind. Kaya and Xander swim a little far from them, while Tessa and Julian sit on the shore talking. After a long time, Kaya feels very good being with someone. She feels that maybe she was looking for someone like this who could understand her so well. After swimming together for a long time, Xander comes close and kisses her, and Kaya also feels happy in that moment. After some time, all decide to return, and from here the story is going to take a dangerous turn. To impress Tessa, Julian increases the speed, and Xander is behind with Kaya. But they don't realize how heavy this joke is going to cost them. Suddenly, due to high speed, the jet ski flips and both fall into the water. At the same time, Xander also comes from behind at high speed and without seeing, runs the jet ski directly over Julian. Then hitting their jet ski, he also falls into the water. Just a small mistake, and in a moment everything changes. Xander hits his head very hard and gets badly injured and becomes unconscious. And in a few moments both jet skis sink into the water. Now Kaya somehow handles Tessa, and they find Xander in injured condition too. But Julian is nowhere to be seen. They keep calling him for a long time, but there is no response. They look everywhere thinking he might be unconscious somewhere, but nothing is visible. But the truth was that at the moment of collision, he died and sank into the ocean. They become very sad because they never thought that such a small joke would lead to so much. Now Kaya and Tessa are floating in the middle of the ocean with Xander, and they don't understand what to do. Then luckily they see a boat at some distance. They start shouting loudly, and the boat's captain Ray sees them and quickly comes toward them. Coming close, he understands that an accident has happened and they need help. He pulls all three of them up one by one and says that now they are completely safe. Xander is the most injured and a lot of blood has already been lost. After some time, Tessa goes inside for the washroom, where Ray is already present. During this, a strange thing is noticed that Ray is repeatedly looking at Kaya. Meanwhile, Kaya is taking care of Xander. Kaya calls Tessa, but there is no response. When she doesn't return for a long time, Kaya goes inside to check. There Ray is busy doing something, applying some chemical on cotton. Kaya thinks that maybe he is preparing medicine to clean the wound, so she stands there and thanks him for saving their lives. But in the next moment everything changes. While talking, Ray suddenly puts that cotton on Kaya's mouth, and within seconds she becomes unconscious. Now it becomes clear that Ray is not what he seemed. As soon as Kaya faints, he locks her in a big container in the boat and locks it from outside. But he leaves Xander there in his injured condition. After 2 to 3 hours, when Kaya wakes up, she finds herself in a dark closed place and gets scared. Tessa is also unconscious nearby, whom she wakes up. The container was like a room, and it seemed that someone had been trapped there before as well. They find help written on a piece of wood, meaning someone had previously asked for help from here. There were bloodstains on the mattress and girl's hair lying there. Seeing this, both understand that they are not the first ones trapped here. Tessa starts crying in fear and says slowly that she wishes they had never come to this island. But now regret won't change anything. They must find a way out. After 1 day passes, the next morning Ray opens the door and gives them rotten fish in a bucket to eat. Kaya requests him to please let them go. They need a doctor, and she has a younger brother at home who needs her. But Ray threatens them, saying this is his boat, and only his rules work here. If they try to escape, he will kill them and feed them to the fish. Saying this, he closes the door. After that, we see Ray cutting fish and eating them raw. Seems like he always does this. Completely fearless and careless. Kaya and Tessa are scared and don't understand why they have been captured. On the other side, Xander is still lying injured like a living corpse. Then in the afternoon, they hear the sound of a ship. Kaya and Tessa also hear it and think maybe police have come and now they will be saved. But the truth was much more dangerous. Actually, it was a doctor who came from a ship parked at a distance, arriving in a small boat. He first sees Xander and says he is still alive and can be useful. Then he goes down with Ray, where Kaya and Tessa are sitting in fear. He says he is a doctor and asks who is injured. Tessa comes forward and he checks her. But both are too scared to say anything because they understand that these two are working together. From here, the story moves toward a point where it becomes difficult to understand the difference between help and danger. Then upstairs, a deal happens between them, and it is revealed that this is an organ mafia network that targets helpless people and sells their organs. They bring Xander, and the doctor starts preparing. Kaya tries to look through the crack and hears Xander's terrifying screams. Slowly, his screams stop. One by one, everything is taken from his body, and after finishing, his body is thrown into the sea. Then the doctor says the other girl is injured, so they will finish her at night, and the healthy one will be taken with him for a rich client. After some hours, they come again and take Tessa. Kaya tries to stop them, but Ray knocks her unconscious. Later, Kaya wakes up hearing Tessa's screams. She realizes Tessa is still alive and tries to escape. She breaks a fan inside the container and somehow gets out. She finds a spear gun and goes out, points it at the doctor and shoots him. He gets injured. Kaya frees Tessa, but the doctor attacks again. Then Tessa stabs him multiple times and he dies. They escape. Ray comes, sees the body and starts searching. Kaya had already cut the engine wires, so he can't chase them. They swim toward the doctor's ship. Kaya reaches it, contacts the Coast Guard through radio, finds a beacon device, and tries to activate it. Ray reaches the ship and attacks Kaya. She pretends to surrender, then shoots a flare into his face, killing him. Kaya, badly injured, throws the beacon, which later activates. Coast Guard arrives, rescues Kaya and Tessa. Both are alive but deeply traumatized. They smile slightly, unable to believe they survived. Life gave them a second chance, but at the cost of losing their friends forever. And with this, the story ends.